how to rig your punch skirt. A lot of guys in the fall, most of the guys that consistently win money in these fall team tournaments as they start it up. How's it going? I'm going to show you another cool trick we use the punch skirt for. As you know, it's fall, it's cooling off, the team tournament circuits are going to be starting again. Bass are eating crawdads like crazy. Most of the guys that win money consistently this time of year are jig guys. I'm going to show you the next coolest thing that you can do with your Paycheck baits punch skirt, and basically it's a weightless jig. And I know everybody's thrown a jig if you bass fish in your life, but you probably never threw a weightless jig. So here's how you do it. You rig up a Carolina rig, you know, your weight and your swivel and everything. You got your leader coming down. And after you get your weight and your swivel and all that stuff tied on, you're going to come down here and you're going to put a weight stop on your line again. And again, this is your leader line you're putting your weight stop on. You just slide that little weight stop up your line about a foot so you have room to work with it. Now you got your punch skirt you're putting on. Let it just go right up to that weight stop. And then depending on whatever hook you like to Carolina rig with, this is what I use. It's like a 3/0 G-lock. Again, I use the same knot all the time. Double clinch. It seems to be a really good knot. Doesn't seem to break much. Again, any knot will work. Palomar, double Palomar, you know, trilene, whatever. 3 wraps through the hole. Back through the hole. Trim your tag ends off. Next time we'll get sharper scissors. Then you're going to put your plastic bait of choice on, and whatever that may be, you know, most guys use a Yamamoto or a Konami soft plastic. So you're just going to Texas rig that soft plastic twin tail grub on there. And I like to Texpose the point so they don't have to eat much of it just to get steel, you know what I mean? Because I don't jerk very hard on a Carolina rig. I just reel down and start that nice crank set. Once you get your bait on, you just slide your weight stop down against your punch skirt, and basically now you have a weightless jig. And depending on the leader length of your Carolina rig, as you're dragging your weight and dragging this bait, it's just going to slowly drift to the bottom. The fact that the silicone's on is going to help it slow the fall down, and every time you drag your Carolina rig, this jig's going to come alive. It's like having the ability of fishing a 16th ounce jig in 60 feet of water being on a Carolina rig. So it's really effective in the mother load. I won a couple night tournaments on it this summer. Just an incredible way to throw a punch skirt.